Be aware, spoilers. Arachnophobia warning. Just letting you know. Ranking weapons. Talking about them. Not ranking tier list, ranking as in maxing them out. Warframe term ranking. So let's go. I was aiming for this gun for, well, forever. Then I got an incarnate. Then I got its incarnate. Then I got the gun itself. This gun alone is why I wanted to make the series How Fast Can It Go? Which I really need to restart. I am getting the gear to do some of it. I'm getting some of the Mark 1s out of the way. Just side note there. The Soma Prime is an extremely fast gun. If I'm not mistaken, it's one of the fastest. If not, it is the fastest. And its damage is honestly solid. Add on the Incarnate and then you have a really good weapon for the whole way through. The Soma Prime can deal with the Steel Path pretty well. It's probably going to be one of my main primaries nowadays. I should probably stop using the Spider Legs mode for now. I don't want to have to instantly put an arachnophobia warning.
Oh god, warning, arachnophobia. This is Warframe, how can it be? Oh dear god.
New player. Oh man, I don't mind a couple spoilers, but what do you mean arachnophobia? What the fuck is that? Unless they finally make the Code of Babonica, which I don't think is going to happen. Roni don't quite have the Prime. You get the Strun Wraith. Featuring mostly better stats than the Strun, it's a good middle ground of the 4 Strun variants. God, there's so many fucking Struns.
You sure you want more Strun for your Strun, sir?
I don't think you understand, Nomad. There's 4 Strun variants. There's the Mark 1, the Base, the Prime, and the Wraith. I'm fully expecting them to be like a Strun for all factions. Yes. Like, would you like extra Grokata with your Grokata? Like, goddamn. It's a mid-game weapon that probably works well with the Incarnate adapter, but that's already on the Strun Prime, which will make a return later. Generally, it's a solid weapon, and if you lean towards shotguns, it's a good one for you to try out. Did I properly mod this gun before heading in?
Did you?
I, in fact, did not.
Really? The first.
Maybe I should remember to check my gun mods. Blessed be the reworks that Grendel got ages ago. I remember using base Grendel a very long time ago and not really enjoying my time. But when I finally got the Prime version, it was a blast, thanks to, again, the reworks. Why can the ball go so fast? I am so confused.
I don't know why you can go so fast, but I love the fact that you can. And I love the fact that that was our saving grace during our previous run.
Right.
So,
I just
you
hit
know what you
mill.
should do for your color scheme for Grendel?
Make him look like a Bakugan.
I was gonna say make them all blue or black and red.
What I keep seeing is like all pink Grendel. Grendel Prime is the boosted, better version of Grendel, as is the case with Primes in general. This lad, though, is just Kirby if it got Sonic speed. Don't believe me? Here's this.
All of a sudden it gets back up.
God, they did it with the Arachnoids. They can do it with this.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, you're likely gonna have to be the main one that goes through the terminals, because I can't take the risk of standing still for too long.
And this. He goes fast. Just really fast. But what does the death ball do? A lot, actually. He eats, digests, rolls, and pukes, which, now that I'm finally reading the script, kind of just sounds like I'm describing a pig. But if that sounds gross, it should be, because his stomach is literally a mouth. Grendel sits, or more accurately for me, rolls, comfortably in the list of frames with great damage, survivability, and support. If this interests you, I'd suggest checking out videos others have made of him, and his kit. Otherwise, here's a quick look at my setup before we move to Kome. Kome rolls the dice and makes the fate swing in her favor. Her kit, though, gambling. Well, I don't know the specifics. These dice make you better when that number is better, and you get matching high numbers to make your numbers better. It's a lot of numbers. This is the same as being told roll 30 d20s and seeing how it goes. Does that hit? I think some of my dice fell out. Hold on. Does that hit? In this case, it's 5d6. She also has the ability to string up enemies like forbidden pinatas, or give you a challenge to get one of the decrees from Deviri, or whatever this does. Future me, what does this do? So, past me asked me to read this because I didn't remember what it did, not the sprint speed. Don't worry about that. I don't know how to properly say this. I think it's Omamori. I'm just gonna read the description off in its full. Surround yourself with Omamori charms, each with a chance to have enemy attacks heal you instead of damage you. That's what it does? The number of charms is determined by Komei's dice roll. A roll of triple sixes grants invulnerability for the duration of your Omamori charms. So it's healing. I didn't realize that she had survivability until just now. So, back to past me and future me, who is going to be editing this. Komei also does, like, every element, as far as I can tell. Or, if not every element, a good roster of random ones, and not Void or Tau. So, at some point, she'll always be good against the enemy. She's also a pretty early frame you can get your hands on, if I remember correctly, so there's not much harm in it.
Fucking stop with the explosions, that's my job, please. No!
The Tenet Cycron is a pretty fun laser weapon, featuring a naturally refilling magazine and a chaining attack to 2 other nearby enemies. A well-set Tenet Cycron can probably get through heavy endgame well, seeing as mine is set like this and gets through these guys pretty okay. I'm curious though to see what others have done with it. A bit stupid of me to put this at the end of this segment, but the Tenet Cycron is the variant of the Cycron when you kill the Sisters of Parvos. What if all the footage I used for the Grattler was just me fighting this angel on repeat? Because nothing's better than a giant gun meant for a vehicle than a giant gun meant for a vehicle in the hands of a lich. In the hands of a Warframe. The Kuva Grattler, like all lich weapons, has the element of its progenitor. Then again, with Tekrod Encore, that sentence isn't 100% true. This angry elemental Grattler still explodes on hit, but has the trait of not having to wind up. So it's already at max speed. So while I don't know how far you can take the Kuva Grattler, it's still a good weapon to have for its radial damage. I don't normally play as the operator or the drifter. It's usually for Eidolon or Angel Hunt, so I have this specific setup for it. In the Origin system, it's a bit slow, but for Deviri, it's the perfect speed. Because what's more surprising in a world of bows and swords than a fucking gun? The Sirocco is a void gun with a precision reload, which deals extra damage on hit. It's okay. I think making an actual moddable secondary would have worked as well. I thought I was going to get it as a secondary. Not really much to say about it. It's an amp. You can precision shoot with gun, damage better, headshot. An earlier me hadn't liked this gun. That was at an endgame perspective. The Higasa is a burst fire rifle with a shield fit for early to mid-game combat. On full charge, the gun has an alt fire of a wide-ass laser. It's a good introduction to the gimmicks that some weapons have, whether that be charge, alt fire, or literally evolution. The Aminata is a fun melee weapon, it's also kind of fun to say, that has the special trait of giving one of Komei's blessings every 30 hits. Rolling a 6 gets you every buff at once. So, if you're lucky, you can get the fancy power of gambling on your side again. It's an okay weapon similar to the Higasa, around the same situation where you can get it to about mid-game before you actually need to swap it, or at least mid-system. After doing this about five times now, it's become a little bit harder to form proper opinions. It's kind of just turned into, man spouts opinions on things in game he likes. But, same deal as always. If you know how to make a weapon work, let me know. It's been really fun having to go through and use weapons that I don't normally even look at. So for now, that's all from me. See ya. For the Warframe ranking progress scripts. And of course, because you're going to do script reading, I need to yawn. Yeah, yawn too. Yep, yay. It's mostly when I'm fucking script reading. I can already name one person who'd play Warframe purely for the gambling. Curious though to see what others have managed it. Oh, hold on. In the origin, the Void Gun is a... the Void Gun? No, that's the next line, actually. The words you're looking for is the Sirocco. So, you want to try that again? An earlier what? What the fuck is an earlier what? It's nothing. It's a whole lot of nothing. On full charge, the gun has an alt fire of a... That says a while-ass laser. Hey, me from probably last year, that doesn't say wide, that says wild.